Yeah. Um. Yeah. So starting the show all over. Make sure you like subscribe if you like the if you like the content and whatnot. I personally am a part of the 0 and 3 club, and I have to face the music tomorrow. Hello, Zell May. How are you today, sir?
I'm blessed, blessed.
Um, I have to face my fate, and this is a very safe space for for all the Boston fans out there. And if you want to come in, come on in. I'm good with that. No problem with that. And voice your concerns and what you might want to do with the team going forward. Um, but let's talk about this for a second. Boston did do us a favor by allowing for me to do the show a little bit earlier. It also allowed for because I'm going to go ahead and play some more God of War and just continue living my life and playing video games, and then I can get a good night's rest, opposed to having some absurd crazy game where I'm like I'm we get to relaxing as we go into our Monday. That's good. Listen, y'all, that's about the best I could come up with in regards to this game. I got to thinking about a couple of things. First of all, I'm thinking about me as I am as a person, me as I am as Joe Jones, Unico Williams. If I'm in Miami, if I'm in Miami, I'm about to try and show out. Like y'all ever been in front of a bad breezo at the game and like a la Jordan Poole last year? You ever just been in front of a whole bunch of bad females and you just go off doing step backs, crazy, dribbling the ball all crazy for no reason, all that type of stuff? That's what I would be doing. Miami,
Taylor Rooks.
Taylor, y'all lie in front of Taylor Rooks. Y'all sit there and lie in front of Taylor Rooks. We saw that in a tweet today where Jalen Brown said we're gonna win. I'm gonna probably win 5 by the time I'm 28. They sit up there and say anything in front of that fine woman. I would too. But the thing is, I'm gonna do my best to back it up. I'm gonna put up the shot attempts. Zell May, wouldn't you?
You gotta put the. Maybe she was at the game.
She was y'all think she was at the game. She couldn't have been at the game because ain't no way you went out there and act like play lackadaisical, act like this wasn't a must-win game. And this is what we were afraid of the whole time. And this is what I said after the end of game two. You are on the wrong side of 0 and 2. You were at the wrong side of 0 and 2. Why were you at the wrong side of 0 and 2? Because you're going into a place where it's going to be tough on you. You're not going home like the Lakers did. Yes, the Lakers laid an egg. It is what it is. Boy, that boy Murray is something special, but I'm not even going to blame him. He did what he was supposed to do. He's supposed to go into the enemy's house and handle your business. These boys laid down. They laid down.
The undrafted players, the 7 of them dropped 70 points tonight.
They said, you know what? There's some people on Twitter saying stop disrespecting them, calling them undrafted players. They
They're
get
what they
paid
are.
like
They're what
everybody
they
else. That's
are.
what
They're
they
what they
said. They
are.
said stop calling them that. That's disrespectful. Stop doing that. That's
What they
what they said.
are? What you want me to tell them? They what?
All I know is that they know how to catch a ball. They know how to catch a pass, see a cutter, and do a bounce pass in between for a backdoor pass layup. That's super duper easy to hit. I know they know how to do that.
Shout out to Eric Spoelstra, probably the best coach in the league right now.
What do you say? If you could just get them to just veer off you a bit, that's a win. Man, Eric Spoelstra knows basketball. I want y'all to know that, man. Don't say it was just LeBron, but he did get blessed with LeBron. But right now, he's showing you that he is a top tier coach, and he should always have a job up until his old ass age, like George Karl did. And but actually deserve it.
People like Eric Spoelstra. People don't like Joey Carr.
Well,
I remember Gary Payton said I wanted to whoop Joey Carr.
he fight again. He don't like black people. He don't black George Karl don't like black culture.
Kenyon Martin wanted to fight him.
Yeah, he don't like black culture. What are you doing, riding around in your big old truck with those big old wheels? That's what he say. What, you couldn't make it to practice, just smoking weed? Is that what's going on? Rapping a song? But neither here nor there. So to wrap up what I have to say about this, and then I'll let you go, Zelmay, and we'll banter, we'll discord a bit. Uh, First of all, like I said, you're on the wrong side of an 0-2 going into this thing. You got to act like you want it. But there's no other place to act like you want it than Miami, y'all. Why would Miami? I mean, why would Will Smith come out with that song, a whole national anthem for the city of Miami? Miami is an amazing place. And you know what I do? Every time I've gone to Miami, I shoot to score. And it's so easy to score in Miami. So with that being said, come on, man. Do all of them have a family or something? And they ain't worried about the Miami life? Because this is what I would have did last night. I could after the Boston game, after we just got beat, we get to South Beach. I go to a club, not even a club, not even club. I just go to a cool little split. Because now I'm above 30 now. So if I was in my 20s, I'd be showing out. But I'm in my 30s, so I chill. I might go to a hookah bar, kick it, have a couple of drinks, wake up the next morning, grab me a Miami Herald, a cigar, and a Cuban sandwich, and go to practice. And then I go to that game, and it's time for tip off, and I'm looking around the crowd at the most beautiful audience that you could ever have. I don't know if anybody's ever been to a Miami Heat game, but that tens everywhere, dimes everywhere. And I'm gonna show out. I'm gonna dribble too much. I'm gonna do like Bam did today. Try and dunk on everybody. Try and get a poster on every damn body. I'm gonna show out. Well, maybe the Miami Heat are just used to that. Maybe they're just used to that. But that's what I would be doing if I was in Miami. And maybe the Miami Heat are just used to that. But me personally, I would have showed out tonight. But instead, Boston came in. I guess if we put stuff on coaches, the coaches, they didn't wake them up. The coach should have took the team out his damn self. You in Miami, dog. You got to show out. But instead, they got blown out. So, man.
Look, listen. Jaylen Brown, he ain't showed up at all. Jason Tatum, Jimmy Butler said, I got you. He got him. Marcus Smart pushing people that's on defense into the stands. You know, he did flop. Let's not pretend. But he blatantly pushed him in front of the referee. So, and I'm like, listen, Williams playing hard, and that's it.
That's it.
You got, and neither one of them really that talented. So I don't know. Y'all got Bam looking like Hakeem, and then the next quarter he looked like Shaq. And I'm like, what? Y'all got Gabe Vincent looking like he's Klay Thompson. Y'all got Caleb Martin looking like he's Steph Curry. I don't know what to tell you, bro. I really don't. I'm like, what y'all gonna do? And Jimmy Butler, regardless of how y'all play. So
yeah, and I'm just. They just got this. Is my grandma used to say whenever the Pacers would go to the playoffs and they play against like Orlando or they just got them a free trip. They just got them a free trip. Boston just got a free vacation to Miami, 3 days, and that's what it's looking like was happening. So I mean, you still got a game 4. Everybody's thinking that me personally, I'm just saying that the NBA is rigged. The NBA is rigged. And they want to extend the series against Denver and the Lakers to a game 7. And so, for ratings and all that stuff. So be it. So be it. But on the other hand, it could be, maybe it's Boston, maybe it's Tatum's turn. But you know what? Everybody talks about so much about Tatum and, he's the Kobe prodigy and all that stuff, man. I couldn't think of a game where if Kobe was in this type of hole from a score perspective, that the camera wouldn't be on him at all times. Like, come on, like seriously, like think of this game. How much was the camera on Tatum, like looking at him, putting the pressure on him, like how the media used to do Kobe? Didn't they used to do Kobe like that if he was down by 20 the whole time?
Like that.
Huh?
They do all-stars like that. By the way, the reason Michael Jordan a legend, even when he got swept by the Celtics, is because when he lost, he scored 63.
That's what you got to do. That's fair.
Y'all got to kill me. I ain't dying. They looking like they just laid down. Like, oh, y'all got me.
That's fair. That's fair. Like, but I'm saying like back in the day, be on TNT, like they might be down by 20 against the Kings or something. The whole time the camera would be on Kobe. They don't do that with Tatum. They don't give him that type of respect right now, and he don't deserve it. But that might be the kind of pressure that he needs to put on himself, that they need to put on Tatum. Like, hey, they had the camera on you. Like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? You ain't did nothing. Kobe wouldn't go out like this, cuz. I think he would have. I think Kobe. And I don't want to keep making y'all Kobe. A lot of y'all gonna be like, man, well, he ain't Kobe. Well, y'all keep on saying that he from the Kobe tree, and we talk about the Kobe tree, and what the Kobe tree does, and what the Kobe tree dictates is that, man, if you get blown out by 30, you shoot that bitch 50 times.
Listen. You know why Jimmy Butler gonna get questioned? Because when the Celtics beat him last year, he scored 47 and missed the game winner, but he shot them.
He shot that one. Yeah.
He scored 47. He scored 30. What was it? 47 in game 6 and 35 in game 7. They lost both of them, but hey, he went out shooting.
That's all I'm trying to say, man. I just but I mean, what's the narrative? Y'all got blown out. Eric Spoelstra, I get it. He is a seasoned coach, but I think that everybody knows basketball. Anybody that's a coach in the NBA, I think they know basketball. I believe that. So you know how to counteract different things and do stuff like that. I believe that should be the case. There should be 32 people, and then you got a staff of people that know basketball. You can't tell me that at no point y'all couldn't figure this thing out. Y'all couldn't figure out a way to score. But it looks like to me like Boston is saying, are they going ISO ball now? Is that what's happening? ISO and try and get it to Williams. Horford got sent to timeout like 5 times this game. Why you shoot that dumbass shot? Come sit down. I mean, he played him. They did Al Horford, a veteran like that, man. Did you see that?
What did they sit him down 5 times? He did.
Man, they sat him down several times. He on the bench. Like what, man? You ought to be over there fighting. Like, man, look, man, just let me go in there and punch Jimmy Butler one time.
Yo, listen.
Matter of fact, dude.
Listen, everything they adjusted didn't work. Everything they did to adjust did not work. They did one play, trap Jimmy Butler. It worked. They got a steal. Grant Williams got a steal off the little trap. They did the same trap next time. All of a sudden, Gabe Vincent hit 2 threes in a row. So now they can't trap no more. So then they try a new thing. They try to run them off the 3-point line. So now they run pick and roll with Duncan Robinson and Bam. And now all of a sudden we got Duncan Robinson looking like Steve Nash throwing alley-oops. Amari Stoudemire, Bam. And I'm like,
it makes no sense.
I'm like, it's supposed to adjust into your adjustments right away.
I don't understand, like, because my thing is, man, listen, man,
Duncan Robinson looked like Steve Nash in that second quarter. You see that? He was like,
bruh, Duncan, we ain't heard from Duncan Robinson in months, making plays. So, like I said, the difference between the offenses is the Celtics. We know what you're supposed to get from Jason Tatum, Brown, and then you get throwing Williams in there. Horford's supposed to give you a couple of things, and then you're supposed to get some random stuff from Smart every now and then. Didn't happen. But with the Heat, you just don't know who you getting it from. You don't. Jimmy is gonna get to the mid-range somewhere and do a step back, hit a mid-range somewhere or go to the basket. He gonna bully you. He gonna do something like that. That's going to happen. Bro, Cody Zeller was out there showing out today, and he got a ball fade. Come on, man.
They ran plays for Cody Zeller.
A balding Cody Zeller was out there balling. Come on, man. All right.
They ran plays for Cody Zeller in the fourth quarter. That's how
they ran plays. They said run Cody Z F5 screen down low.
And he scored.
He scored. It's beyond me. It's beyond.
They literally let Bam do the spin move he been wanting to do all series. They told him to stop. They're like, you can do it today.
Bam.
He been wanting to do that spin move, Joe, but they're like, no, you gonna stop that dumb spin move. They're like, you can do it tonight.
Do it. Whatever y'all been in the gym working on,
become a king tonight.
This year that we said, stop doing that bullshit. Y'all can try it tonight and just see how it feels. That's what the Heat was able to do tonight.
Duncan Robinson, become a point guard tonight. You can try it tonight. All right.
Man, who they let bring down the court? I start cracking up. I can't remember right now because it was so long ago, probably in the first quarter when they started playing around. Like, bruh, Boston did not go to Miami. I don't know what's going on, but I know me. I will have a good game in Miami. I don't care if I'm playing AAU. I don't care if I'm playing at the park. If I'm in Miami, I'm coming to play. Do I have the shot count for Jason Tatum right now? Do I have the shot count? Let me see if I can get that shot count real quick, and I'll let y'all on out of here.
Jason Tatum took 18 shots. Jaylen Brown took 17.
That's not enough.
They both hit 6.
That's terrible. So what we're looking at right now,
They only took 1 free throw attempt total between both of them.
How many free throw attempts?
1 between both Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum.
1 free throw attempt between Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Both played
1 for 14 from 3 from both of them.
So you got 14 points out of Jason Tatum, and you got 12 points out of Jaylen Brown. That's not going to cut it, y'all. I'm sorry. That's not going to cut it.
The fact that Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum got the 2 highest negative is bad. The star player should never have 2 highest negative.
What I honestly, Malcolm Brogdon, come back home to the Pacers. We got a little spot for you, but you ain't going to play as much. You should have never left. But, yeah, he had 0 points playing 18 minutes. Luke Cornett had 11 points in 12 minutes. Maybe he should be the go-to guy. They tried Peyton Pritchard. Muscala got minutes today. Gallinari is still somehow. Blake, did you know Blake Griffin is on this team?
Who?
Did you know that? He's a DNP. He's a DNP, but Blake Griffin is number 91. He is on the team. I did not know that.
He's the only person that didn't play.
Along with Gallinari. They didn't even let him play in trash minutes. Meanwhile, the Heat.
Him and Champagne, I don't know who that is.
Cody Zeller, the 2 plays they called for him, he scored on both. He got 18 minutes. He had 4 points, but they called the plays for him. Duncan Robinson with 23 minutes with 22 points. Kyle Lowry, I wasn't worried about him. He's just supposed to be out on the floor and just have a mid-game.
Jimmy Butler had 16 points, and y'all got blown up.
Gabe Vincent gave y'all 29. Who game playing for Gabe Vincent?
Bam only scored 13. Gabe Vincent outscored as many points as Bam and Jimmy Butler.
We also got a Kevin Love
combined.
Kevin Love actually gave you 5 points in his 5 minutes that he played. I mean, this is the Caleb Martin 18. This is ridiculous.
Duncan Robinson 22.
Come on, man.
Did y'all
know that Victor Oladipo's on the bench? Did y'all know that? Tyler Herro's on the bench.
They hurt too, so they ain't even playing.
I'm just think. Victor Oladipo's on the bench. I don't think he would mesh well anyway, but he would good. He would go good if he plays with the 2s. I think he would do pretty good. But there it is, y'all. That's the game. That's the game in a nutshell. Boston did not come to Miami to South Beach to play. If you don't play nowhere else in America, you're supposed to come to play. I think you come to play in New York. You come to play against any of the New York teams. You play against Miami. You come to play against Miami. Obviously, you want to play against LA. Can you think of a 4th team that you just absolutely got to play in front of? Like you got to show out.
Houston.
I gotta say Houston, not Dallas, not San Antonio. Houston, you gotta come show out in Houston.
They took down my boy Jersey. They put it down. They're like, hey, James Harden, we're bringing the jersey back down, my guy. It's time to unretire. He back.
Man, listen. So now
get him off my team. I can't be seeing that no more.
You know what time it is, though, man. You know what time it is. Now, ladies, if you looking for somebody to come show out in whatever city you in, then look no further than me. That's right. Go to ChristianMingle.com, look up our Swallow Mew, and baby girl, I'll show out. Baby girl, what's your name? Also, you know the deal. Over on 99 Media. You can catch me on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Mama, I'm on Spotify. You know the deal. Over on 99 Media. And since I got you over on 99 Media, you go ahead and tell them there it is, right there. That's the WrestleMania scene. Also below. This is probably part of Make sure you like and subscribe. Content, man. That's a call to action. That's what it's called, call to action. Make sure y'all do that, man. So, also, we got GGC on today. What happened?
No, that's on Friday, the 26th.
What about you? What y'all do on Sundays?
We did, but he worked now. What we do on Friday?
Because my homeboy Hollywood made it to the hood. Hollywood, for sure. My boys out there in the West Coast, so y'all know what time it is, man. Blurred, Cartel, and moving. So with that being said, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Do You Hear Me? We need to go with. Thanks for watching. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. Don't forget, every Thursday, the full podcast is on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and mama, I'm on Spotify. Overall 99ENT bring you videos from Friday all the way to Friday. So be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate it. Again, thank you so much. I holla.